Hi, my name is Chavi. Today I'm going to tell you how to create virtual machines in Azure. This is my Azure portal. I have taken an Azure Pass subscription with me. Now, to create a virtual machine, I can see that in my left pane I have a virtual machines option. I'll click on that. To create a new virtual machine, I'll click on Add. I'll be given with some sort of templates, maybe Linux, maybe Ubuntu, maybe Windows Server, whichever I want to create. So I'll go for a Windows Server. From the given templates, I'll choose one of the editions of Windows Server 2016. Let's choose the data center one. Now, since there are two models, the classic one and the resource manager, we'll choose the resource manager, the latest one. Create. For completely creating a virtual machine in Azure, I'll have to go through these four options, right? First of all, I'll configure the basic settings, specify a name for the virtual machine. I'll choose a disk type, whether I want a SSD or HDD. I'll specify the username. This username will be used by whoever who wants to sign inside the virtual machine. I'll choose my subscription since I'm using an Azure Pass. Azure Pass. I'll create a resource group. I do not have any existing one, so I'll create a new resource group. I'll choose a location, the location of the data center where I would like to keep my virtual machine. Okay. Here I'll choose the configuration for my virtual machine, whichever disk type I want to use. It can be HDD or maybe an SSD. I can choose the virtual CPUs, how many do I want in my virtual machine, and minimum memory or RAM. Here are all the templates from which I can use. You can also see that for each and every template, you have the estimated cost per month. These are just three. If I want, I can view all of them. Let's go with the most basic one. Select. In the third blade, I'll be configuring the storage and the network options. If I want to create a high availability option, so I can create an availability set for my virtual machine. Okay. If want to use manage disk for my storage, I can click yes or I can go for no. Network. Now, for every virtual machine I create, Azure will try to create a new network. If I want, I can use any existing virtual network also. Automatically, it has created the name, it has given the address space, the subnet name, and the address range. Sim I can just click OK. I can choose the subnet, I can the public IP. Network security group, NSD group will be created. Automatically, they have created the inbound rules for this particular virtual machine so that we can access the virtual machine after it is created. If I want to use any third party extensions for this virtual machine, I can use them. These are the extensions which I can use. If I want to enable book diagnostics or operating system diagnostics, I can enable it. Or I can also create a diagnostics storage account. By default, it is automatically created. Okay, that's it. This will be the summary of my virtual machine. I can see the price here per hour, how my virtual machine will be charged. This is a summary of all the configuration which I chose create. The creation of this virtual machine is going to take around 5 to 10 minutes. So let's wait. As we can see, the virtual machine is created. Automatically, it will open you the blade for virtual machine 1. I can check the virtual machine in the virtual machines pane. Virtual machine, I'll click on the virtual machine and I can go through all the configuration and all the settings, monitoring, networking for this virtual machine.